You've probably heard that to get rich, you need to quit your job and hustle full-time. But here's the truth. Your job, when used strategically, can actually be the foundation of your wealth-building journey. The salary you earn, the benefits your employer provides, and the resources available to you are more than just tools to get by. They're your starting capital. By viewing your job as an investment partner, you unlock the potential to build real wealth without the need to give up the security and stability that comes with a steady paycheck. The key isn't to run away from your job, but to use it as a springboard to fund your wealth-building efforts. You don't need to quit your day job. You need to maximize every resource available to you within that job. This means taking full advantage of your 401k match, leveraging your health savings account, HSA, making use of education reimbursements, and learning from the software and tools your company provides. These benefits are free money, resources, and skills that you can use to grow your wealth. The real wealth building happens when you treat your salary as seed capital. Instead of spending every dollar, you deploy that income into appreciating assets like stocks, real estate, or business ventures. Every raise you get, don't let it inflate your lifestyle. Keep your spending flat and use that extra income to fund more investments. The more you deploy your salary into assets that generate returns, the faster your wealth grows. It's about consistency and discipline, investing your salary, your employer-provided capital, and the skills and networks you develop into assets that multiply over time. Over time, those investments start to compound. You see your wealth grow at an accelerating pace, and that's when things get exciting. But don't make the mistake of thinking that compounding is something that happens overnight. It's the slow, steady growth that builds long-term financial freedom. Even if you start small, consistency is the key. The earlier you start, the more you can leverage the power of compounding to exponentially grow your wealth. The journey to financial freedom doesn't require you to quit your job and chase passive income. It's about strategically using your job as the starting point to fund the real wealth-building activities. Use your salary wisely, take advantage of every benefit, and reinvest your income into assets that generate returns. Build your wealth steadily with a long-term mindset, and soon enough, you'll find that your salary isn't just a paycheck. It's a tool to fund your financial future. This path to wealth takes time, strategy, and consistency, but the math works at every income level. Whether you make $45,000 or $100,000, the principles remain the same. It's not about how much you make. It's about how smart you are with what you have. And here's the most important thing to remember. The road to financial freedom isn't about quitting your job. It's about making your job work for you. Building wealth doesn't happen by accident, and it doesn't require a huge leap of faith into risky ventures. The key to success lies in using your current position, your job, as a tool to build wealth over time. Most people miss this opportunity because they see their job as a means of survival, not as a means of financial empowerment. But when you start to see your job as an investment, everything changes. Think about it. Your salary, employer benefits, and all the resources available to you are assets you can use to create wealth. The trick is to treat them with the same respect and intention you would give to any business or investment. That means using your salary as capital, investing in yourself, and consistently deploying that capital into opportunities that appreciate over time. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about consistent, smart decision-making over a long period of time. The money you make from your job is just the starting point. Once you understand the full potential of what your job offers, from retirement contributions to health savings accounts, education reimbursement, and networking opportunities, you can begin to strategically deploy that capital into investments that pay off in the future. The most powerful concept here is compounding. When you consistently invest your salary into assets like real estate, stocks, or any other income-generating ventures, the money you've invested starts working for you. Over time, the returns from those investments start to grow at an accelerating rate, and before you know it, your money is multiplying exponentially. Many people fail to realize the power of compound growth because they expect immediate results. But the true power of compounding shows itself after years of steady, disciplined investing. Start small, stay consistent, and let time do its work. As your investments grow, so does your wealth, faster and faster. And once you reach the point where your investments are generating enough returns to support your lifestyle, that's when you've reached financial freedom. The bottom line is this: you don't need to quit your job to become wealthy. You just need to start using your job as the stepping stone to bigger financial opportunities. Every paycheck, every benefit, every resource your job provides is a tool you can use to build your financial future. By deploying your salary wisely, investing in appreciating assets, and taking advantage of employer benefits, you'll set yourself up for long-term wealth. So don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Start now. Take control of your financial future and use your job to fuel your path to financial independence. The opportunity is there. It's up to you to take it. By now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but I don't have a high-paying job. Can these strategies really work for someone like me? And the answer is yes. They can, no matter what your salary is. The principles we've discussed apply to any income level. The key is smart planning and consistency. Wealth isn't built on a high income alone. It's built on making the most of what you have and using your resources strategically. Let's break this down for someone earning a more modest salary. Let's say you're making $45,000 a year. You might not have the luxury of an extra $20,000 a year to pour into investments, but you still have the opportunity to build wealth. And it all starts with leveraging your employer's benefits and living below your means. Start by focusing on the small wins. If your employer offers a 401k match, make sure you're contributing enough to get the full match. That's free money and a guaranteed return on your investment. Next, look at your health savings account, HSA. Even if you can't max it out, contributing what you can gives you tax advantages that most people overlook. Those contributions add up, and in the long run, you'll have a significant tax-free asset that can be used for medical expenses or saved for retirement. Now let's talk about education reimbursement. This one is often forgotten, but it's a goldmine. Companies are willing to pay for you to learn new skills, and those skills can translate into higher-paying opportunities, either within your current job or somewhere else. If your company offers $5,000 a year in education benefits and you don't use it, that's $5,000 in free skill building that you've left on the table. Use this to get certifications or qualifications that make you more valuable in your current field, or even allow you to transition into a higher-paying career. It's also about controlling lifestyle inflation. As you get raises, resist the urge to immediately increase your spending. The more you can keep your lifestyle in check, the more you can deploy your raises into investments. The difference between someone who gets a raise and starts spending it on a new car and someone who gets a raise and invests it is tremendous over time. By choosing to invest that extra income into stocks, real estate, or even putting it into a high-yield savings account, you're creating a stream of wealth that will grow on its own. We're not talking about living a life of deprivation. Instead, it's about delaying gratification for long-term financial freedom. And yes, even if your salary is $45,000, you can make this work. The key is discipline and strategy. If you can invest just a little each month, that money will compound. The earlier you start, the more time you give your money to grow. As you continue to deploy your salary strategically, funding retirement accounts, taking full advantage of tax-advantaged accounts like HSAs, and using your employer's benefits to gain new skills and knowledge, you'll find that you can start building a financial cushion. In a few years, you'll look back and be amazed at how much your wealth has grown, even with a modest salary. The path to wealth is not linear. There will be challenges along the way, but with consistent effort, you'll begin to see the fruits of your labor. You'll build a solid financial foundation that gives you the freedom to make choices, whether that's the freedom to take more risk with your investments, the ability to switch careers without worrying about income, or even the option to retire early. Your job and the benefits it provides are the foundation for that freedom. Ultimately, the richest people aren't the ones with the highest salaries. They are the ones who understand how to use their resources wisely. By making smart, strategic decisions with the salary you already have, you'll build wealth over time. You don't need to make a fortune to become wealthy. You just need to know how to manage what you have. So start today. The path to wealth doesn't require a leap of faith. It requires smart, consistent action. As you continue to build wealth, one of the most important things to remember is that your financial freedom doesn't just come from accumulating a pile of cash. It comes from strategically leveraging your existing resources. Most people believe that getting rich requires a dramatic shift, like winning the lottery or taking huge risks. But in reality, wealth is built through small, consistent actions that compound over time. One of the biggest mistakes people make is failing to invest consistently. Too often we wait for the perfect moment to start investing, thinking that the market needs to be just right or we need a large lump sum to begin. But the truth is, you don't need a lot of money to start. Small, regular investments, especially in retirement accounts like 401s, IRAs, and even brokerage accounts, add up over time. Even if you're contributing only a few $100s per month, that's money working for you. Consistency is what matters. As your wealth grows, you'll begin to see the power of compounding take hold. What starts as a modest amount in your investment accounts will grow steadily, and eventually you'll look back and realize how far you've come. The trick is not to get discouraged by the slow start. It's tempting to think that investing won't make a huge difference if you're not putting in a lot of money. But remember, compounding rewards those who start early. The wealthiest individuals didn't get there by making huge investments all at once. They got there by taking consistent, strategic actions over a long period. Whether it's putting money into the market, investing in real estate, or using employer-sponsored benefits to build tax-advantaged wealth, it's the small steps that create significant results in the end. This is where the true power of discipline comes in. It's not about how much you're earning or how much you invest at one time. It's about setting the right habits and sticking to them. By consistently contributing to your investments, avoiding lifestyle inflation, and taking full advantage of every resource available to you, you'll begin to build a solid financial foundation that pays dividends for years to come. And don't forget about the importance of financial literacy. The more you educate yourself about money management, investments, and how to navigate financial markets, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions that accelerate your wealth-building journey. Whether you read books, watch videos, attend seminars, or even seek out a financial advisor, always keep learning. Knowledge is a powerful tool that can help you avoid costly mistakes and unlock opportunities you might otherwise miss. Remember, this process isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's about taking the right steps day by day, week by week, month by month. Each decision you make builds on the last, and before you know it, you'll have a substantial nest egg, a thriving investment portfolio, and the financial security to live the life you've always wanted. In the end, it's not about having a huge salary, winning big, or taking risky shortcuts. It's about being strategic, disciplined, and patient. By using your job as the foundation for your wealth-building efforts, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Your financial journey might take years, but with the right mindset, the right strategies, and a little bit of time, you can go from living paycheck to building lasting wealth. The first step is always the hardest, but once you begin to make small changes, you'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish. Take it from someone who's done it. The road to wealth is completely within your reach, and the tools you need are already available to you. All it takes is taking action today, staying disciplined, and trusting the process. You don't need to quit your job or make huge sacrifices. You just need to make your job work for you. And that's the secret to going from broke to rich in just a few years. The journey to financial freedom isn't about taking giant leaps, but about making the right decisions consistently over time. As we've discussed, your job isn't just a source of income. It's an investment platform that can fund your financial future. By fully utilizing the benefits your employer offers, managing your salary wisely, and investing in appreciating assets, you're laying the foundation for long-term wealth. But here's the truth that most people don't realize. Wealth is not just about the money you earn, but how you leverage what you have. If you're earning $40,000 or $150,000, the game remains the same. It's not about how much you make. It's about how effectively you use the resources at your disposal. The strategies we've talked about work for anyone, regardless of income level. Here's the catch. Once you start consistently investing, using your benefits, and avoiding lifestyle inflation, your financial life will begin to change. It's slow at first. You won't see instant results, but that's okay. The key is persistence. As the years go on, you'll be amazed at how the small decisions you make today start to add up into significant wealth down the road. That's the magic of compounding and disciplined investing. The best part about using your job to build wealth is that it provides stability. You don't have to take on excessive risk, chase volatile investments, or dive into high-pressure financial schemes. You have a steady income stream that, when used strategically, can fund your wealth-building goals. While other people might be stressing over volatile markets, you can stay calm because your financial strategy is based on long-term growth and consistency. And let's not forget the value of emotional stability that comes with financial security. The pressure of living paycheck to paycheck, worrying about paying rent or making ends meet, creates a cycle of stress that affects every area of life. But when you start building wealth through smart, strategic decisions, you free yourself from that anxiety. Your salary isn't just for paying bills. It's for building a life where financial worries no longer control you. Eventually, you'll reach a point where your wealth starts to take on a life of its own. You'll see your investments grow, your assets accumulate, and the financial decisions you made years ago start paying off. This is when things get exciting. Your job doesn't have to be the primary source of your wealth. It becomes the launch pad for everything you do. Your job will still provide the security and stability you need. But now your wealth is growing independently, and you can make choices based on what truly brings you happiness and fulfillment. At that point, you'll realize that financial freedom wasn't about quitting your job or chasing a quick-fix solution. It was about using your job as a platform to build lasting wealth. It's about putting in the work up front, making the most of your resources, and being patient as your investments grow. And remember, this strategy isn't for the few lucky ones. It's available to anyone willing to commit to consistency and discipline. Whether you're just starting out or you're already in a career that offers plenty of benefits, it's never too late to take advantage of what's available to you. The sooner you start, the sooner you can begin to experience the freedom that comes with financial independence. So, if you take nothing else away from this, remember this. Your job is your greatest investment opportunity. Use it, leverage it, let it work for you. And in a few years, you'll look back and realize that the key to your financial freedom was always in your hands.